Tune in, tune in, tune in. Yeah, 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 yeah. We live and we lit. Take Notes TV is the one that only notes, and we still taking over. Yeah, gleek, gleek, gleek. Shout out that TNT gang. You already know how we festing it up on this Saturday, March 18th, 2023. Tune in with the gang. Tune in right now. Get with me right now. You already know, people. You already know we blessed today, man. We thankful for today. And we back. You already know, man. I had to take care of some business, but I definitely kept y'all updated with the vibes. And in true fashion, I'm back today to give you a couple updates before y'all tee up for the weekend. You hear me? Like, we're gonna fess it up this weekend. I already know y'all about to make moves. It's bright and it's sunny outside. And you know what I'm saying? Today I just thank God this morning. That's all I did. I just thanked them. Often, every time I've been lately speaking to God, I noticed with myself, and I'm just speaking about myself, I kept asking Him for stuff like, Lord, please grant me with this. Lord, please do this for me. Or when I'm in a time of need, Lord, please come through for me. Da 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 da. Say thank you right there. And then the next time I'm asking God for something. So I'm like, why do I keep doing that? So I just said today, Lord, thank you. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for keeping my kids safe. Thank you for keeping them healthy. Thank you for keeping me healthy. Thank you for watching over my family. Thank you for watching over my friends. You know what I'm saying? I was just real blessed and thankful today. So I'm feeling good. And that's just a long story short, man. I'm just thankful, man. We already blessed just to wake up, have another day. Somebody always got it worse than you. You know what I'm saying? And you always it's never too late to keep it pushing and to overcome. So that's my little message right there while y'all tune in with me. One moment, real quick, stand by. You already know we're going to go live like how we do, man. Let me just check on the settings in here, make sure we good. Yeah, man, tune in with the gang. Tune in with the gang, you already know. Take Notes TV, 18,000 subscribers. We're not playing with them, man. More than 18K, but yo, we're on the road to 19 right now. Subscribe, hit that like notification, you know what I'm saying? All that to get with the gang. Make sure you comment and hit the chat. Hit the goddamn chat if you want to get with the gang, man. Giveaways coming soon. Next giveaway at 19K. Give me the 19K and I'm gonna give y'all a giveaway. Alright? On God. You know what I'm saying? Hit the chat. You might get a giveaway. You know what I'm saying? So fess me up today, man. I'm feeling good today. It's Saturday. Anyway, enough of me rapping. We just gonna get straight to what happened over the weekend, man. I just had to give y'all a second to get with the gang. If you just tuned in, it's Take Notes TV, the one and only notes, and we still taking over. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all a couple stories last time I was with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna recap over all those. So let me just get with y'all and talk to this first story that we got right now. Make the screen bigger for y'all so y'all can get the vibes. All right, so the first story of the day, man, just to cap it off, this is a message for the culture, definitely a message for the culture. We're gonna say hip hop pioneer, you know what I'm saying, icon in this culture, Melle Mel. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was one of the first MCs to really do his thing, hailing out of New York. You know what I'm saying? Definitely very major to the culture in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Lately, he's been doing a lot of interviews with the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Very good content, very good channel. Like this, like what you're doing, brother. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Here nor there, Melle Mel's been giving his opinion, like left and right, on his standards on the industry, who he thinks is hot, who he thinks is not. He said that Eminem was only lit because he's white. Hit that chat right now if you disagree with that. If Eminem is only considered one of the greatest and one of the only top selling artists because he's white, please drop down in that chat. Let me know your thoughts on that. Does Eminem have bars, good wordplay, delivery, rhyme, flow, all that, or is he just getting over on white privilege? Let me know right now in the chat. Second of all, he was speaking on Drake. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking on the Sixth God. He said the Sixth God. He admitted the Sixth God is just super talented, but when it came to putting him in that top 10 rap list that came out, he said he's not a top 10 rap artist. And you know what I'm saying? So that's his opinion on that. He said a couple other things, and I'm going to play this one clip before I give my recap on that, and we're going to move forward. Hold on.
That it it tarnishes the game, and then it tarnishes society as well. Don't take hip hop all that serious. The bottom line to all this, whether you believe that is one great MC or whether you believe that is a 500 great MC, this is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit. It's just a nigga. Who's the number one guy?
Talking about that top
Jay-Z.
50 list.
That nigga, he could talk shit. Who's the number two guy on that list?
The number 2 guy on this list was Kendrick Lamar.
He's just another nigga talking shit. And
Hold on. He's saying Hove is just talking shit. And then he said Kendrick is just talking shit. Let's keep going.
I'm not gonna put him number two. Who's the number three guy?
Nas.
Another nigga talking shit.
Yo, this nigga Melle Mel just disrespected and said these niggas are not nice. He was just talking about Hove. He was talking about Kendrick. And he just spoke on Nas.
It's just niggas that talk shit. How you gonna take a nigga talking shit that serious? Who is this nigga, and what has this nigga done for you to take whatever come out of his mouth serious? That's why the streets is fucked up. Cause they listen to all these guys, and it's just a nigga talking shit, and you take what he says literally and seriously without him having to do nothing else except for saying what he said. All of these guys come from a neighborhood. All of these niggas' neighborhood is in shambles. You can't change your neighborhood.
I'm going to get to this. Trust me, I'm going to recap and I'm about to wrap this up. Hold on.
So where is the
Tune in.
greatness
Take
involved?
Notes TV.
The part that I get, I understand the music part. The part that I don't get, I don't understand the man part, because I know for a fact the average dude that whatever he says on a record, he's not taking it that literally and seriously. You are when you listen to it.
All right, man. I'm gonna pause right there. Drop down in them comments right now if you think Melle Mel presented some valid points, or you think he's just an old nigga hating. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, we're gonna play a little bit more and I'm gonna wrap up.
So you got 50 niggas on a list that talk shit, but then you got 3 or 4, 5 million people that caught feelings, and all the while, out of all this so-called greatness and niggas talking shit, our kids can't read.
All right, man. I heard enough. I'm gonna sip some water before I speak on this. You know what I'm saying? All respect to all the legends who came before the culture that put the culture to where it is now. But I gotta be honest with the game. You hear me? Yo, this nigga looks like an old man hating. That's what he look like. He like the old nigga in the shop. Back in my day, we used to have like this. Back in my day, and the niggas wearing a fucking wife beater, some Dickies with paint stains all on the shit, and some beat up New Balances, all right, talking about back in his day, how the fuck he had it, and right now he's broke his shit down bad on his dick, all right, and he mad at all the niggas who did do it and rose to the top, you know what I'm saying, and just throwing shade every left which way and right, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I heard about Melle Mel for a minute, you know what I'm saying? I got some inside stories on Melle Mel that I heard about his persona and the way that he carried himself and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? But just that was from the outside looking in from my perspective. But right now, you know what I'm saying, after hearing what he said on several interviews, you know what I'm saying, the general consensus for Melle Mel is that he's an old, bitter hater. And nobody wants to be an old, bitter hater, you know what I'm saying, hating on people who made it. And I'm gonna give you several examples. Right there, I totally disagree. You just spoke on Hove, you just spoke on Nas, and you just spoke on Kendrick. I'm just gonna stick with Hove right now. You said Hove didn't live nothing in his lyrics. It is documented from other people who are not even cool with Hove right now that Hove to some capacity, to most of it, lived what he wrote in his raps. You know what I'm saying? Hove is an OG. Hove came up. You know what I'm saying? He's the old head for the young generation right now. You want to know why this guy is hating on Hove, in my opinion, is because Hove, you know what I'm saying, just evolved over time, and that's what a true artist does, man. Hove had a 30-year career in this shit, not only with music, but with everything else. Every dream and aspiration that Melle Mel had in rap, Hove achieved basically and manifested it beyond his wildest dreams. All right, and he solidified, and he's that nigga, and just the greatest rapper of all time, yo. In my opinion, Hove is just the goat. So no, we will not accept that response out of you. You know what I'm saying? Melle Mel. No, I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Not to mention everything in his rhymes is true. The way he crafts his lyrics in the songs. Oh my God, Blueprint 1, 2, 3, Hard Knock Life Volume 3, Streets is Watching, just time, Reasonable Doubt, just timeless classic albums that he has. Like the catalog is just ridiculous. No, we wouldn't like no. Musically, and this is the top 50 rap artist conversation that we're talking about. We're not even talking about you as a man, which you lived and none of that. But when it comes to Hove, specifically Hove's done enough. All right, Hove's done enough. Where he spits in his rhymes has truth, if not 100% truth in it. I don't know. I'm not there to verify every statement, but there's enough to believe that Hove is legit, and we're not gonna play with Hove's name. You know what I'm saying? And old heads, man. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing I didn't notice with you, Melle Mel, all this time you've been around, bro, you have not embraced any young artists. You didn't build no young artists up. You didn't even try to finesse a young artist. Like people get at Mace saying he finessed Favi. At least he put Favi in a position that Favi could get a deal. He reached out to the younger generation. He got him hot, and then he moved them up. You're supposed to give him the game that what you got. You know what I'm saying, and manifest them and get them somewhere else. And you won't be bickering like on Art of Dialogue, talking about what niggas ain't, and niggas just yapping and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Hating on niggas when you were an MC yourself. So I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But you know what I'm saying? Drop down in them comments and let me know the vibes, man. It got me a little hot real quick on this Saturday, but like I just felt a lot of hating coming from Melle Mel, and I wasn't jacking it. Hold on one moment, yo. Let me tune in real quick, make sure who with me right now. Hit that chat, everybody, yo. I see we got people live in the feed right now. Hit the chat. Give me the vibes, man. Let me know what's cracking. You know what I'm saying? TNT gang in the building. Shout out that gang. You already know how we rocking, man. We're going to keep going to the next story, man. One moment, man. Let me get y'all right again. Bam, get the t-shirts, get the t-shirts. Shout out AC Printers, get the t-shirts. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? They official. Support the gang, support the channel. Next story, we covering Big Latto. Big Latto has been reported that she got locked up. She told it herself that she got locked up at LAX airport for having a gun and for having a glizzy in her Birkin. You hear me? I'm gonna read real quick. This little synopsis, and then we're going to go over it. Latto recently took to Twitter to address a fan who asked her to give more context on a situation she described where she was detained while at Los Angeles International Airport for forgetting she had a gun in her bag. The fan told Lord, all right, well, I'm going to read the, we don't need to go over that. I'm going to read what she said and everything, and we're going to cover it. All right, Big Latto, true story. I got locked up in the airport. Goddamn, forgot the gun. Went to LAX with a loaded Glock 17 in my Berg. Got locked and let out in a few hours. Left my ass off. Booked a 75K jet to my show in Alabama. And still made it on time. No cap in my rap. They already did. Talking about at LAX airport, get her. Not. Then she said there was somebody who wrote, "Wasn't this the time you was telling that story in an interview about the female cop keep trying to make you cough hard?" Nah, that was in Atlanta though. I was profiled for looking like some bitch that robbed a nigga. I'm not a robber, man. Jail ain't for me, by the way. All right, man. So that's coming from Big Lotto. She said she was just held in a airport with the glizzy at LAX. You know what I'm saying, which is very serious. And that's why I'm gonna recap on this because here's my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying. Big Lotto's a big artist right now. You know what I'm saying. She a female, probably her first time charged. You know what I'm saying, like that stuff like that. Probably gonna get like something light going to get slapped on the wrist. You know what I'm saying? What I did not like was her attitude in this one, uh, where she was like laughing about the whole ordeal like it's a game. Like went to LAX with a glutted lock 17 and my Birkin. Like this shit is like you trying like live this shit like it's a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is, young ladies, any young ladies right now in this or who looking at this don't have a Birkin. All right, any lady in my on this channel right now, looking at this right now on the YouTube, none of y'all got a Birkin. All right, Yeah, I probably don't even got a Chanel. All right. You might not even have an MCM. All right. We're just gonna keep it official on Take Notes TV. All right. So this does not apply to you. You show up to the airport when you try to go on a trip with your girls with a lock with a loaded glizzy. You know what I'm saying? And they find that shit. You're gonna be doing time like Joel's did. All right. You're not gonna be doing. You're not gonna get out the same night like Latto did. There's a strong chance you won't. You're not gonna make your show in Alabama. None of y'all got 75K for a jet. Nobody got 75K for a PJ. All right. None of y'all do. I don't. Nobody in this chat has 75K for a PJ. And if you do, drop down in my channel and let me know. You feel me? Shout out the gang. But yeah, so my point is saying like what applies to her and what celebrity bullshit treatment they get at her, and then we don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how LA politics work. You know what I'm saying? You cannot get caught with a glizzy in the airport. I think Mike Epps just got caught with the glizzy in the airport. And I guess like they're giving exceptions to the rule. You know, you might have to conceal carry. She's a celebrity. She got to keep the glizzy on her. I'm not mad about her having the glizzy on her, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Ma, you're lacking if you forgot that you brought it to the airport. So you don't even know when you got the glizzy or not. That's what that's letting me know. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, quit all the pump faking. Stop talking about the shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to like make it seem like it's cool to the young ladies trying to come up because you know I seen you come from the jump, Big Latto. I seen you on the rap game with Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? I seen you fess it up. I seen your dad be in your life and really try to like make you a great artist that you've become. And I seen you just like really soar. You know what I'm saying? So just give all that inspiration to the young ladies, you know what I'm saying, who look up to you, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of ratchetness out here. And I get you got a job to do, but, you know, just like take that in consideration. That's all. But what the fuck do I know? You know what I'm saying? Before we get to my last story, just give me a moment to check the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the gang real quick. Gleek, gleek, gleek. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Tell the youngs the truth, man. You gotta tell them youngers the truth. You feel me? Shout out, shot for shot. You know what I'm saying? T&T gang in the building. No kizzy. You already know, man. Shout out my boy Shot for Shot. You already know. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up to this last story, man, because you know this shit is real crazy, and I gotta talk about it, man. This no jumper shit, man. Deaf and no jumper. We ain't supporting no jumper. TNT gang, it's an announcement. No more no jumper. We ain't no jumper, man. We coming with the crossover. No more jumpers, bro. We doing the Euro step to the layup. No more jumpers. All right, man. Fuck this neo-Nazi pedophile dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I held back, kept the politics, not try to get too dirty. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I'm not liking with Adam. You know what I'm saying right now? How he did his people shiesty. You know what I'm saying? And shout out AD, shout out T-Rail, shout out Duno, shout out Pun, shout out everybody getting it on their own. The minorities making it happen who broke free from the plantation, like Axe said, and just did their damn thing because the shit was real. Shit was real wicked. Pardon me, that was disgusting. The shit was real wicked. You hear me? And yeah, we can't have none of that, man, in this culture, man. We got too many culture vultures as it is, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like I be like real quiet, like not really saying much, cause you know playing the politics. You know what I'm saying? And you know I see the smoke and mirrors. I've been around for a little bit. I can peep stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to get a message to the people and show you how you can break from all this bullshit. You feel me? Get it on your own. You know what I'm saying? And just be your own man. You know, and break from the slave mindset that they have us in, because it's not just in the podcast realm. It's in the corporate realm. It's in every realm in your life. You could be on a basketball team, any organization you in. They have us in the slave mindset. You hear me? Any work industry, anything you got, unless you're your own boss. You know what I'm saying? They have us in a slave mindset. Believe that you are getting paid pennies on the dollar. Believe that you're not getting paid what you deserve, because it's true. All right. So anyway, let me get the gang together. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm done. I'm done trying to be Malcolm X today. All right, yo, no jumping, man. Just a whole lot of shit been going on. Yo, if y'all late to the party, man, what y'all need to do is y'all need to go to my channel right here. Go to my live section on my channel. My latest story was on ADAM22 being a pedophile, NT-Rail leaving no jumper. So I give you all the no jumper updates on my latest episode. And I also have a no jumper update here where Adam fired Lush live on air, which started everything. I've been giving y'all shit on a timely basis. Y'all got to be taking notes because this is history. Because y'all about to see something manifest. You're going to see something come from this. in a good way. And so this is part of the culture history. You're gonna see a death of a dynasty that was evil, and you're gonna see our people prosper in this culture. So that's what I'm here to shine light on. Everything is back on Fig. We ain't showing no more no jumper clips, bro. If I'm showing love to anybody, man, it's gonna be fucking back on Fig community. You know what I'm saying? Whoever else got their shit cracking over there, man. Like, but shout out Suspect. I still fuck with Suspect. No kizzy. But anyway, yo, over here on back on Fit Clips, we got Duno talking to or just Duno doing a live chat expressing how Adam22 was being disloyal to him. Because we're going to talk about all the snake shit real quick Adam was doing to the game. All his people, you know what I'm saying? He tried to get into the culture, you know what I'm saying? He tried to use people for their likeness. He tried to say he wasn't getting paid off the shit, yo. He tried to lie. Just all the weasel shit niggas been doing in the industry to us for years. Let me let Duno speak. Don't let me talk.
You know what I'm saying, where he felt like the disloyalty was.
When the whole thing happened with American Cholo, and
Here we go.
I was going through some things, and I asked him to take a video down, and he's like, no. And I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, fool, do me the bottle, bada bing, bada boom, and he was like, no. And I don't gotta explain too much about what was going on.
All right, to give y'all some backstory, and I'm gonna do it real quick. Y'all know what I mean? This dude do know, you know what I'm saying? Like he tied in with the, the essays out there, and there was like some that Adam aired that was offensive to, one of the gangs out there. They weren't jacking that, and they were really like getting on Duno's taco for allowing that. So Duno was wild router. He's wild router while he's speaking. He can bear like voice is trembling right now as he's speaking about the situation, and he's begging and pleading with Adam to take it down so like niggas would not like ride by his crib and do all types of shit. Cause as you see, he's just living a normal life, yo. He ain't in a big mansion like Adam. And he said, "Nah, bruh, it's content, bruh. We're gonna get money off it, bruh."
But, you know what I mean? It was just like, hey, fool, like, I'm asking you for a favor, and why you not doing me that favor? He's like, it's content, no. And I was like, okay. So at that point and moment, I understood it was a business. And
Mm. That's where we get it messed up a lot of times. My
all
mom
my
won't
other
let go.
feelings went slowly out the door when it came to me holding it down, me being there. And no, and I'm not talking like when I say all those feelings, I mean emotionally wise, business wise, I was still locked in, but emotionally wise, I understood that it was time for me to maneuver out the situation. You know what I mean?
All right, we're gonna wrap up on that. And this is what I want to say to y'all real quick on that, yo. Shout out Duno. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? When your boss, and this is not a race thing, when your boss looks like a man like Adam, acts like a dude like Adam, because it could be a black person, it could be a white person, it could be any race, right? When they got that type of makeup where they don't really have moral compasses, you know what I'm saying? You got peep shit with a moral compass, you know what I'm saying? The way he did house phone and everything like that. You gotta know his business from the jump. This nigga will never be your friend. All right, and there's a lot of guiltiness with this, even with AD. Like, one thing that really threw me off with AD, yo, and this is fast forwarding. AD, you know what I'm saying? He mentioned, like, in the last clip I played, he was like, yo, Adam, this is a previous episode. He's like, Adam, I was supposed to be in your wedding. Like, he was supposed to be a groomsman at Adam's wedding. You know what I'm saying? He been working at No Jumper like during the pandemic. That's like 3 years ago. That's like when him and Adam really first linked 3 years ago. Drop down in the chat right now and let me know if your groomsmen or if you were to get married, if any of your groomsmen is gonna be anybody you only known for 3 years. Let me know right now if that's the case. If you have a groomsman, you doing a wedding, you know what I'm saying? This is your groomsmen, your top, like your five woes, your day ones. Is it gonna be a nigga? What are the chances that the nigga, or if you already got married, were any of your groomsmen or somebody you knew on for 3 years at a time? That's it. Let me know. Is that a day one to you? Is that somebody you gonna let be your groomsman? You know what I'm saying? Just because he's giving you a bag and he's giving you you know what I'm saying, and elevating your life. Does that mean like you know what I'm saying? You need to be in his wedding and you need to be a groomsman. Like you know what I'm saying? Like does that like are y'all really tied in like that? What does that say about him? Does he have friends? Like, why is he so lonely that when he's about to get married at 39 years old or however the fuck he is, that he can't, you know what I'm saying, get friends who've been with him since day one? Why have all his friends abandoned him that he grew up with? That's what you want to know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to stuff like that. You feel me? Drop down in that chat if you agree with me. Another shiesty thing that Adam did that, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got Smack. Smack is affiliated with T-Red. He's now back on Fix. Shout out Smack, man. Shout out Smack doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? TDE representative got it tatted on his face. You know what I'm saying? Smack was doing some work for No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like on a contractor basis, but he was putting in time. He's been on a bunch of episodes. They got him on No Jumper clips. He done cried on there. He done really gave it up crazy. And this is him on getting paid, not even a whole stack from Adam this entire time. And here we go.
Was only
Shout out Big Act.
What you talking about? Hey,
You said what?
The check was $900. Hey, for the record, can I get the rest of my little chili for the little shit I did do?
Damn, Smack, let me find out, bro.
Hey, and I didn't sign no papers or none of that. Let's get to that.
They only pay you $900?
They gave me $900. Nigga, I got the receipts like ESPN. Let's get to that.
Nigga,
nigga. Take Notes TV. Tune in.
That's a warehouse job, bro.
How long did you work there?
My last check. I
wasn't taking no 360 deals. I wasn't taking no 360 deals.
What'd you say, Houseboat?
Hey, Smack, my last check was crazy low too, bro. Don't even worry about nothing. I feel you.
Yeah, ain't no severance pay over there.
Expose it, nigga. We the biggest bros now. Expose it.
Hey, Houseboat. Out of respect, though, I still want my other little Luke for the
Oh God! Hey,
please
he was
believe
giving
it.
y'all $15 a damn stream. That's crazy.
Wait, Smack, you telling me you could have had 100 to give it at least make it a rack?
He couldn't even make it a rack. That's just
Damn, bro. He couldn't even make it a whole stack. Oh, my God, bro. That is like really pennies on the dollar. That's like slavery, jail, inmate rate, bro. What the fuck is this, bro, man? Oh, my God, bro. Let me tell you, bro. They will exploit you. This man was crying on this joint. Damn, they got on a fight on the joint. Like a whole bunch of stuff. And that's what Adam was putting in his pocket this whole entire time. Yo, take notes, man. Take notes. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second before we get to the last and final clip, man. Hold on one second, man. Let me check on this chat real quick. Yeah, shout out the gang, man. We still rocking, man. We still rocking. One last clip, man. One last clip. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to wrap up, yo. Hold on. Tune into the gang. Hit the chat. Hit the chat, man. Y'all fessing me up today. Hit the chat. Take Notes TV, man. Hit the chat, man. We ain't playing. It's a Saturday. Y'all gonna tee up today, man. I know you're gonna fess it up tonight. But before you do that, tune in with Take Notes TV. If you hear, yo, we talking about ADAM22 and these recent pedophile accusations that have come out, you know what I'm saying? It already came out before, but there's more light to it, you know what I'm saying? And before we wrap up, the final conversation we got is with, you know, legendary podcast, hip-hop extraordinaire, Joe Budden. Joe was on the line with ADAM22, and he was calling them out on these pedo allegations that Adam got. You know what I'm saying? If you are late to the party somehow and you don't know about the pedo allegations, please tune in to my last episode, which is right here. You go to my channel, you hit the live tab right there, and then you just slide right there. You know what I'm saying? You slide right there to this episode right here, and it's gonna get you right. All right, man. Let's get back to it, yo. Joe Budden was on the line with Adam, and he called him a pedo. You know, not to his face, but equivalent to his face, because he's letting him know what it is. You hear me? And you know, I want y'all to gauge Adam's response and give me the vibes. Here we go.
You got away from that because that can be very dangerous.
Well, that is true.
Let me talk.
Okay.
Especially dealing with a girl that young, number one, but they don't know shit about shit. They don't even know when they're putting somebody in danger, according to you. You said the girl was from wherever she was from, so she...
Take notes.
Didn't know what she was doing, but you knew what you were doing. You said, right. I knew what I was doing, so I got away from her. Well, right. You didn't get away from her if by the grace of God, she ends up back in your life while she's now of age. You're spending the night at her fucking mom's house. What type of white boy pervert shit what are you talking?
What type of white boy pervert shit is that? Drop down, man. What's going on, Adam? It's a little creepy, bro.
What is the pervert shit about dating somebody once they are legal and of age?
Know what it sounds like, and I'm not saying this is what it is.
Joe, I didn't say a word to her for 3.5 years. That, you know, it's like we just sort of ended up
You
meeting.
waited for the girl. You waited for the girl, Adam.
Huh?
You waited for the girl.
Damn, yo, it like, yo, peep that real quick, yo. Like, first Joe's like, I'm not trying to. He was like, nigga, you waited for her, bro. Like, what the fuck? Through the coincidence of God, yo, like 3 years later, you just came in contact with her. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I didn't wait for anything. We just ended up reconnecting later on.
How did you reconnect later on? Or the Facebook algorithm put the girl in your bed? You didn't know. You didn't know at that point that you probably shouldn't fuck the girl that you were talking to while she was 16 years old.
Oh, Joe going heavy.
So because I met her when she was underage, I shouldn't have fucked her when I was over it.
Yeah, stand on that shit, Joe. Stand on that shit, boy. Because let me tell you, Adam, you're lying about a lot about this. But let's go.
Yes, that's what I'm saying to you.
Well, in retrospect, I wish I had taken that advice. It would have made everything a lot simpler, right?
Well, yeah, if you isolate that, right? But then they have the little nasty tweet floating around.
Ooh.
Where you talking about fucking young girls.
I had some. I mean, that seems like an exaggeration. I had some edgy, jokey tweets from like 2008 to 2012 or some shit. That, a lot of those are pretty fucking. Respect. I know you, Joe. I know that you remember Twitter back in the day, and you know how fucking toxic it was.
It was bad, which is why I did a scrub of all the bad things that I had to say. But I'm not going to.
Attention, home.
Look, man, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to keep it honest, yo. One thing I'll give Adam credit for, and this is something that all white people do, especially when it's like unfair treatment toward women or minorities, they just act unbothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, I guess I should have did that, and that's something we all can learn. Just act unbothered, no matter how guilty you are. You know what I'm saying? Just be unbothered by this shit, bro. And cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and that's one thing I will say. Like, it's probably a whole front, probably throwing up when he gets off air. Probably got wild anxiety attacks. Probably popping mad meds right now. But you know what I'm saying? When you face that public, man, you know what I'm saying? You got them stains on your jacket, man. Fuck it. Just act unbothered, man. And that's what I see Adam doing. That's the only thing I might give him credit for in this whole situation, man. He has totally decided to take the culture out of No Jumper. He was like, niggas are too much for me. You niggas are too much for me. I'm gonna switch it all the way around and do all right shit. I'm gonna leave you niggas so much that I'm switching the shit crazy. I'm just gonna do porn and all right content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not making this up. Like, this is like literally going on right now as we're speaking. So like, he has changed the whole dynamic of his channel. You know what I'm saying? He's doing weird shit. All the black people on there gonna get weeded out eventually. You know what I'm saying? They just need the job bad that they can't go. So, those are the vibes with the shit, man. That shit is real, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't lie. Hold on one second. Let me see the chat. Hey, man, real quick, man. I just want to thank the gang for tuning in with me today, man. I'm really happy that y'all fessed me up and blessed me on this Saturday, man. I feel real good. Now my evening going to even be better, man. And I just really appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just riding with your boy, man. But yeah, man. Just for that, man, I got to do a poll tonight for the gang, man. I'm going to give y'all a poll tonight. I might do a couple. I got a couple ideas tonight. I also want to let y'all know before I wrap up, I got a lot of content I got coming on the way. I'm not just going to be doing the live videos. Shit costs money. Shit take time if you want it real right. But trust me, everything in the works, and just wait on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay consistent, and I'm going to stay doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always delivering a message. I'm always going to do it for the culture, man. I don't do this for the breach, man. I do this for the culture right now, bro. Solely for the culture. You hear me? And those are the vibes, man. You already know. It's your boy Notes. You know, it's Take Notes TV, the one and only Notes. And we still taking over. Everybody enjoy that Saturday, and we out.